Hi, I'm Lorraine Morgan. Welcome to this introduction to Malkuth. The Tree of Life is a tool that's used within the Qabalah. The teachings of the Qabalah are mapped out on the Tree of Life, and like a roadmap provide the route back to the spiritual source. There are 10 coloured circles or sephirah situated on the tree, and each sephirah represents a different type of energy, a different aspect of the Creator that resides within us. These areas or sephirah are known as temples or connection points. We would use these inner temples when we want to connect with a different aspect within ourselves for information or guidance. Malkuth is sephirah number 10, situated at the base of the Tree of Life. It is also known as the Kingdom. It represents Earth, our physical world, and our physical body. The energy of Malkuth focuses on money and physical energy. We would use Malkuth Temple as somewhere to meditate and contemplate, to keep our feet firmly on the ground, and to deal with earthly day-to-day challenges, like handling money and managing time. We would also use the Temple of Mal Couth to find solace and peace. The following is a basic description of the Temple of Mal Couth, designed to aid the initial process of building the imagery around this temple of earth. The Temple of Mal Couth is made of wood. The entrance to the temple is situated in the base of an ancient oak tree standing in a forest clearing. Quite often you will see a door set within the tree that's slightly open, but sometimes you have to look for it, as it may be hidden by leaves and ivy. Inside the temple, the room is square, and the walls are made of wood. Set in the walls in each quarter, in the east, south, west and north, are 4 massive circular stained glass windows. Whenever you enter any of the temples or sephirah within the Tree of Life, you are immediately facing east. Straight ahead of you is always east. Each one of those stained glass windows is representative of one of the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. This is where astrology fits in within the Qabalah and Tree of Life. The stained glass window straight in front of you, at the far end of the temple, in the eastern quarter, represents the face of a man and the sign of Aquarius. On your right, in the southern quarter, is the sign of Leo, and this is depicted by a winged lion standing in flames. Behind you, in the western quarter, is the sign of Scorpio, and this is represented by an eagle flying straight into the eye of a setting sun. And then completing the 4 quarters on your left in the northern quarter is the sign of Taurus, a black-winged bull often seen standing in a field full of scarlet poppies and corn. So that's the 4 stained glass windows in each of the quarters. The floor of the temple is made of black and white tiles. It looks like a black and white chessboard, and it's often said that the game of life that we play out on the earth plane is like playing a game of chess. The ceiling of the temple is beamed with ivy and lilies, and because the foliage is so thick, it's not always possible to see the roof. Situated further inside the temple are 2 pillars. These pillars are representative of the masculine and feminine principles, or positive and negative, which is the same as expressive or receptive energy. The pillar on the left is the feminine, receptive black pillar of water, and the pillar on the right is the masculine, expressive white pillar of fire. As well as the 2 pillars, there is also an altar within the temple. It's known as a double cubed altar and is situated between the pillars and covered with a white linen cloth. Sitting in the centre of the altar is a blue crystal bowl with a white flame inside, and this is the flame of life, and it's always alight. There are doors at the back of Malkuth Temple that will lead you onto paths towards other temples. As you progress deeper into the teachings and explore the Tree of Life further, so the imagery is extended and built upon, and the whole experience becomes more potent and meaningful. The stronger the image you can build in your mind, the more real the experience will feel to you, and the quicker you'll be able to access the temple for meditation purposes. Each sephirah has an archangel assigned to it. In the case of Malkuth, it's Sandalphon, who is the guardian of humanity. There are also angels, or the angelic hosts. The angels of Malkuth, who manipulate the energies of the four elements, fire, water, earth and air, are called cherubim. The Temple of Mal Couth is set in the midst of nature, so when you're building the imagery of Malkuth, remember to use your senses. For example, you may hear the rustle of leaves as you approach the door of the temple and smell the aroma of flowers. And don't forget the power of touch. Put out your hands and touch the tree. Feel the warmth of the black and white tiles under your feet inside the temple. These are all things that can bring the experience alive for you, rather than just observing or watching yourself from a distance. If, as a student of the Qabalah, you take part in practical temple workings, then you really want to be there in the experience, rather than just doing a guided meditation. The other sephirah on the Tree of Life are very different. For example, Yesod is a sea temple, Hod is a temple of ice, and the Emerald Temple of Netzach is set in a garden of roses. When exploring each of the sephirah on the Tree of Life, it helps the process of understanding and brings the experience alive if you create and build your own temple. So if you're interested in creating your own Malkuth temple, or if you'd like to learn more about the teachings of the Qabalah and explore the different sephirah and Tree of Life further, then please take a look at our workbooks, which are available in paperback and PDF format. Thank you for listening.